Russian President Vladimir Putin was personally involved in orchestrating his country's state-sponsored doping athletics scheme. This according to a bombshell report by the World Anti-Doping Agency about Russia's alleged cheating in international athletics competitions. The Associated Press, who were given an early preview of the 89-page publication, say Putin and the then International Athletics Association Federation president, Lemin Diatsk, enjoyed a close working relationship. Diak reportedly told a lawyer to cut a deal with Putin to ensure 9 Russian athletes accused of doping wouldn't compete at the 2013 World Championships in Moscow. The report, written by WADA's first president, Dick Pound, alleges that the IAAF and Russian officials colluded to cover up doping evidence or minimize penalties for Russian athletes who failed doping tests. IAAF President Sebastian Coe denies that in 2013 he went to Moscow to offer support to former head of Russian athletics Valentin Balachnikov. Last week, the IAAF Ethics Committee banned Balachnikov for life for his part in the scandal.
We weren't there to support corrupt anti-doping practices. We weren't there to support secondary laboratories and all the things that have come out in the report, because I was unaware of that. What I was there to do was to make sure that the 2 big global moments for our sport over a 4-year cycle, the Olympic Games and the World Championships, are properly supported and, yes, getting people in the stadiums.
But Russia could be allowed back into the athletics fold before the 2016 Olympics in Rio this August. If that is the case, the IAAF will face criticism that any ban was just a token gesture, and Putin still has influence at the highest levels of the athletics governing body. Coe says he does not have a timeline for lifting Russia's ban.
But I can't just sit here making gestures. The first objective was to get clean Russian athletes back into a system that everybody trusts and where there is verifiable change. And we are in the infancy of that. And I'm not going to predict how long that's going to take, because I don't know. All I know is we've set the toughest agenda for them to meet, and that will be assessed by an independent chair who will report back to me.
Recently it was revealed that the IAAF warned Russia in 2009 that performance-enhancing drugs being prescribed to the country's athletes were putting their health and even their very own lives in very serious danger. According to the report, despite these concerns, the doping program was allowed to run for at least another 6 years.